What's up, folks? It's your boy Rico the Plug with the RapHustle.com. The RapHustle.com is a platform that's created to help promote, market independent artists, model, entrepreneurs, and content creators. So if you're one of those, make sure you sign up, create your Hustlers page, and let's hustle together. But now, I've been digging into this Rick Ross situation and him getting into an altercation in Canada. I see a lot of blogs are going with this racist angle, which I can understand why they would do that because Hell's Angels involved. All we know is Hell's Angels is a racist organization. That's what we was taught. I haven't dug in to know if that's true or not, but I did do some digging into the person who, should we say allegedly? Well, we seen him punch Rick Ross in the mouth, so we can't say allegedly. So, he did get punched in the mouth. We all seen that. So it's a rapper from out of Canada that goes by the name of Icarus, right? And this is very interesting to me because on Twitter, this is a post from Keep Six Solid. Keep Six Solid is tagged as being Toronto's #1 hip hop outlet. I'm thinking, I guess, I don't know. But this is where I got this news from. So this guy, Icarus, it says, it's ironic that a white boy punched Rick Ross in the face. Meet Icarus, a rapper, Hell's Angel from British Columbia. And this is the guy right here. Now, when I got this information, I did some digging. Because I seen a comment where somebody was saying, yeah, it was Hell's Angel because I seen Merciless right there with him. So I went and looked up, well, who is this Merciless? Merciless or something like that. Who is this guy? Interesting enough, Merciless, or whatever, however you say his name, is a death row artist signed under Snoop Dogg's new Death Row imprint. So that got me to thinking, how intertwined this situation is becoming when it comes to the Kendrick Lamar and the Drake beef. Now, let's go to this Rick Ross before I get into that. Let's get with this Rick Ross thing. So y'all remember during this beef, Rick Ross, had a few things to say, and he started taunting Drake, calling him the white boy, and saying the word real, white boy, like he was putting emphasis on the white, and when he was doing that, I was like, that's kind of nasty work because it kind of sounds like borderline racist. I mean, let's be real. You study saying white boy, the way you saying it, it's almost like them calling us the N-word and meaning just that. So then I got to thinking, okay, this guy, Icarus, he is with the Hell's Angel. You see, he has a Hell's Angel jacket on. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I went and checked out some of their music too, right? And him and Icarus and Mercules actually has a video together that they put out 4 months ago called God's Plan. Yeah. You see it. And in this video, it's got Icarus has a chain on, and it has the H and the A, which stands for the Hell's Angels. We all know that. Nobody's silly. Now, we were taught that Hell's Angels was a, somewhat racist bikers group. You know, that's all we knew growing up from the 70s and 80s. You know what I'm saying? They've been around for a long time. Let me cut this phone down. They've been around a long time, so let's dig this to this rabbit hole. So this guy Icarus right here has a Hell's Angel chain on. So you know he's with the Hell's Angel. On the other picture, he has the Hell's Angel biker jacket on. So he's flying his colors, flying his flag, right? It was reported that, you know, Drake has ties to the Hell's Angels, which, you know, hey, they saying his neighbor is the head of the Hell's Angels. I don't know. It's just allegedly. And then this guy standing next to him, this is Mercules. Mercules, interesting enough, looking at him without listening to his music or even knowing who he is, you would think that this guy belonged to a German-inspired organization, Aryan Nation or something like that. Just looking at him, you would see, you would think that, you know. But interesting enough, this guy is a death row artist. He signed to Snoop Dogg. Matter of fact, let me go to Instagram. We go to Instagram and type in Mercules. Is it Mercules Rocks? Is that it? That looks like a clothing line. Let me. So what brought me here was the fact that after I seen the video with Rick Ross being punched in the mouth, and I'm looking at even right here on this page. Let me go back. I got to stream this page for you. Okay. Right here. Okay, boom. So in this video where Rick Ross is getting socked in the mouth, this guy right here is Icarus, and standing right next to him is Mercules. Mercules Music is his Twitter, so let me go to that. Now, I just happened to see a shirt from the guy who punched Rick Ross that said Merc Mob on it. And looking at the shirt, I'm thinking, you know, this is racist organization. So it made me look up the Merc Mob, but it didn't bring me to this until I seen this man's name in a comment. So I'm like, It's interesting that this guy, let me go back, is a death row artist from Canada who has ties to the Hells Angels in Canada. What happened there? Okay, go back. Who has ties with the Hells Angels in Canada? Us knowing, well, believing, not saying I know, allegedly the Hells Angels is a all racist motorcycle gang. This guy is signed to Death Row Records, and they confront Rick Ross in Canada about playing Not Like Us. Now, was it really for them about the not playing Not Like Us, or was it more the Not Like Us was an opportunity for them to confront him with their racism because of his post about Drake being the white boy? You feel me? Follow me now. Let me cook, like they say on, you know what I'm saying, in YouTube land. Let me cook. Can we actually say that the reason why Rick Ross got punched in his mouth is because he played Not Like Us in Canada? From what I researched and seen and found out through people who were there, that seen one comment where somebody was saying that Rick Ross was asked a couple times and he just was being rude about the situation to where it escalated to what we see. Now, I don't know how true that is. You know, it was just said by somebody who was there, who said they witnessed the whole thing. So, before we take this out of context and make this into a racist war that spreads from Canada to America and back, let's think about this. If Rick Ross is on live taunting Drake, who is from Canada, and constantly using the word white boy in a way that seems to be slightly racist. I mean, I thought that myself when I first heard him saying it. And then he goes to Canada. They know he's coming because he's at a festival in Canada. They know he's coming. Now, this is the land of the Hells Angels, where if they are allegedly what we know to be a racist motorcycle gang, one, B, supposedly on Drake's payroll, does this make this attack more about the playing of Kendrick Lamar music or more about Rick Ross saying what he said and then coming there and being bold and, you know, just feeling like he can do what he wants to do in their area? I mean, because let's think about it like this. For the organizations in our community, if anybody comes on our turf, let's say this was in California, and Rick Ross has a history of ruffling people's feathers, right? But it looks like to me that he didn't take his security over there as serious as he would over here back in them days when he had the problem with the growth of development nation, you know, and was banned from doing shows. You know, I think he lacked on the security going over there because he felt comfortable going to Canada and looked at Canada like, this weak shit, I can shit. Matter of fact, look, cuz, come with me. You're gonna be security. I ain't tripping on it. I ain't worried about these folks. Matter of fact, we finna play Kendrick through the yard. And I'm finna walk the yard like the biggest boss that I am. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, this Rick Ross we talking about now, he has the ego that's so big. I don't know which one is bigger, his belly, his head, or his ego. You feel me? Either way it goes, I believe that this is a result of him being who he is, doing what he does, and disrespecting the way that he disrespects that. These white guys knew that they would have an opportunity to get up on him. Why? Hey, this guy is a death row artist. He's a platinum selling artist himself, and we have no idea about. But fortunately, I mean, he's selling. He's with Death Row Records. I just found that out today. What do you know? Snoop does have artists out here. And with that factor being in play, if this guy was 100% racist, why would he be signed to death row? Is it an infiltration move on his behalf as Hell's Angel? Did they infiltrate their way into the black hip hop culture by having someone like Mercules or Merculus or whatever you can call himself within the compounds of a Death Row Records, being in the hood in California with Snoop and those folks? I seen it. I'm looking for, but I seen a picture with him and Snoop and everybody, Lady of Rage and everybody. So the guy is, he is official Death Row. It's not like, And then also you remember when Kendrick was doing the show, Snoop was in Canada on tour with this guy. Nothing happened to Snoop. Snoop's from the West Coast. Nothing happened to Snoop when he went to Canada, and he was with these guys. So, and I'm guaranteeing if Snoop was with these guys and he signed the Death Row Records, then Snoop was cool. Nobody's going to touch him in Canada because that's who got Snoop's back in Canada. And if that's the case, if the Hell's Angel in Canada got Snoop's back and Snoop has a Hell's Angel on his label, I don't know if Mercules is Hell's Angel or not. But you are who you hang with when it comes to certain things. Could the Hells Angels be a racist organization? So before we go to spinning this into a racist back and forth war from Canada to the United States in this hip hop game, let's ask ourselves this question. Did Rick Ross deserve to be punched in his mouth? Y'all leave a comment. Let me know what you think below. Sign up. Subscribe, like, share, do all that good stuff. Hit the bell button for notifications. We're going to be doing lives here and there. I'm building my platform up, trying to get my first 10,000 subscribers. So it costs you nothing to pay me no mind. But if you like what you see, can you please just like, follow, subscribe, get us in the algorithm. And if you're an artist, model, entrepreneur, or content creator, and you would like to be interviewed on my podcast every Sunday from 1 to 3 Central Time, Real Rap with Rico the Plug podcast. We're doing interviews, music reviews, news like we're doing right now, the whole kit and caboodles, man. And we need y'all to plug in. So sign up for the raphustle.com. That's the Rap Hustle, not the Cap Hustle, the raphustle.com. Sign up, create you a Hustler's profile page, and let's hustle together. Chat.